All right, tape is rolling, boys and girls. Get ready to go live radio.
Click.
In 3, 2, not.
Cue the birds.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news and the wrong intro on Wednesday. Right here live on...
Don't tell anybody. Nobody will notice that you played the wrong intro.
I don't think anybody realizes that we play a certain intro on a certain day.
I don't, so why would anybody else?
Figured that out, you know, then...
I don't think anybody cares.
How's everybody doing out there today? Welcome to the show. Today is Wednesday, August 30th, 2017 here inside Trinity Avatar.
Hump
we
day?
are a day away. Hump day. That's right.
It's all Botox's fault today.
It's all
Botox's fault. Yes.
What did Botox do today?
Well, he said hi all.
Oh, hi all.
He didn't say hi y'all.
He didn't say hi Laz or hi Jack.
Yeah, hi all.
How are you, Botox? Thanks for joining us out there. Now, of course, one day away from release 45. Of course, Starr Long is out of the office doing whatever it is he's doing already, getting prepped to go.
Dragon Con? I mean, that...
Dragon Con?
That con thing in Atlanta that nobody would ever go to?
You mean the thing that's not starting till Friday? So why does he have to be there Wednesday? That doesn't make any sense.
You know what? He's got to make sure that he's got the cosplay down. He's got to make sure that his speeches are ready for all of his different things. And they might even have like some sort of speaker orientation beforehand.
I don't know about that, but
I don't know because I've never been to Dragon Con. I've only seen pictures of like sad people like crying because they had to go to Dragon Con without me.
Yeah.
Not to mention you gotta scout the place out for good places to drink and eat.
Yeah, I mean it's like
plenty of places to drink and eat, and of course plenty of places to get your groove on down in Atlanta. Of course, this takes place in the whole of downtown Atlanta. I mean, it is just it's something to be experienced because you've never seen anything like this. This is like a convention on steroids. Yeah, if you've been to a big convention and you see everybody walking around convention floors, well, take downtown Atlanta and fill downtown Atlanta with people wearing convention passes, going from hotel to hotel, restaurant to restaurant. It's
in costume. You forgot the costumes.
In costume, nonetheless. I mean, the streets are full of costumed idiots. Idiots.
What? Us? We're not.
Us guys.
Yeah, we're not there though. Although we would be there, I would go break out my kilt and that shirt that doesn't have my Royal Founder patch on it yet because for some reason
Laz still has it sitting right here next to him. That's
exactly.
Right. You get a kick out of this. I was hanging out doing my thing on the lot last night. and who chimes in but Shooter. Shooter says he got a new machine and he was breaking it in.
Sweet.
And yeah, he was out dying, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked him, I said, "You performing at Dragon Con this year?" He says, "Nah," and they don't want anybody doing 2 years in a row over there, which, is understandable, especially with all the bands that want to get in and do that. But he did say he was planning on making the trip down. So for those of you folks out there, keep an eye out for an appearance by Shooter Jennings while you're hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
More likely than not, he'll be hitting up Richard and Starr at some point and getting together with those guys.
Well,
so
he might
keep your eyes peeled.
He might be doing an impromptu show somewhere in Atlanta just during Dragon Con.
I didn't think to even ask.
If he's there, Spec's gonna be there.
No, Spec's not gonna be there.
Are you sure?
Spec,
are you sure? Are you sure? Because
one's home for crying out loud.
You know what? Have you checked Spec's Facebook profile? I mean, she's got the Dragon Con hair, where she's dyed it like some bright pink.
I saw that picture.
And if you noticed, it was Dragon Con hair.
Oh no! I didn't notice that. I mean, I noticed. It's nothing unusual for Spec to change her hair color.
No, but this was specifically Dragon Con hair.
Well, again, I haven't seen anything that she said she was going. All I saw was the hairdo. So could be a celebratory hairdo because again, they have a little one there now. Both of them. And of course, Spec and Joe got married last year at Dragon Con, so maybe they will go and celebrate their first anniversary.
Yep.
Of course, we got that on video. You want to check it out? Go see the archives on nbnn.info. We got all sorts of great stuff out there for you. And of course, if you want to continue to see stuff like that brought to you, is a donation to NBNN or become a patron and help support the cause. Is always appreciated. But Starr's out of the office, and that means that we don't have any release notes for today.
What are you talking about?
Oh, hold on. We do have release notes.
But like I said, what are you talking about?
We do have release notes, just not the finalized notes that Starr usually puts out, unless that's happened in the last 30 seconds or so.
It's like I'm sitting here looking at things, and it's like, what are you talking about? When I'm staring at it.
It was a tease because usually on Wednesdays, again, this whole month is a little bit different for us. With the advent of QA being available to all and the release notes being available to all, they've been out. But of course, the rough draft and all that is not the final draft. So there's stuff that's in there that may or may not make it or maybe change. Of course, we'll cover the finer points of that today for you guys. But of course, we do have a couple of other things to tell you about.
We don't have anything to do in this world other than We have to pet the cat because it's begging for it. So
you got to pet the cat, otherwise she's gonna chew up your headphone wires.
I tried to do the ghetto anti-cat thing, and so I put some tape on it.
Oh,
although it's no longer sticky.
Is what you really need to do is just duct tape it right up the side of the desk or something like that, so she can't bite on it.
Yeah, but if you knew how long this cord actually was, you'd be like, yeah, this is going to keep on going and going and going. I'd be doing like 50 different runs of...
That's why she's having so much fun with this.
Well, yeah, but the headphones that I was wearing, it was just the headphone wire, and she just ate that just because she's like, screw you guys.
Because she could, that's right. My wire.
I'm going to play with my wire. But since I did put some tape on it, she's been messing around with the cord a little bit less. So.
Sticky tape and cat paws, not a good combination.
Oh,
cats don't like
cats love tape. What are you talking about? Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Boom, boom.
All right, where are we gonna start today? What are we gonna bring the boys and girls out there?
I finally found Spec's post where she says Dragon Con hair.
But that's all it says, right?
Yeah. Who needs makeup when you have Dragon Con hair?
Yeah.
And considering Shooter did play in Atlanta the other night, so.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, so no idea where he's at though. I guess I could always go.
Yeah, didn't ask again. Is not one of them things that I go fanboy and go, hey, what are you wearing? What are you doing? Yeah, we're just a regular chat,
It's like, hey, Shooter, what are you wearing?
How are you? What's life? How's the machine?
Yep. And Cat knocked something off. Okay, so you ready for stand-up corner?
I'm ready for whatever it is you want to tackle right off the bat today.
Well, stand-up corner is kind of like, I don't know what it is. I believe it's a thing where they say, hey, I worked in this yesterday, I'm working on this today. Something random gets written down, and then it eventually gets posted to the forums, and then we get to interpret it. So this is yesterday's stand-up corner, so take that in mind. Where over in the art department, we had Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
Trying to prepare for Halloween with the Haunted Inn.
The Haunted Inn.
Which reminds me, I need to put some things up on Shroud Marketplace related to Halloween.
Come on, man.
Who needs the original Grim Reaper statue?
Give it a break, will you?
Hey, Damon, working
it's
on bugs.
Still August.
Hey, if Target can set up their Halloween decorations, so can I.
Screw Target. They got Christmas stuff out already, for crying out loud.
No, that was shit. What's that crafts place that everybody goes to? Hobby Lobby.
Joanne?
They already have the Christmas stuff out. Yeah. Damon, he's working on bugs.
Damon Walter. Bug.
Fletcher.
Fletch.
Working on the flaming armor.
Flaming armor.
Ugly Fist, working on the bugs.
Bug.
Oh, stop that.
Stop it. Stop it. Ooh, not there.
Hold on. Okay.
There you go.
We'll put the pussy in the lap. Okay. Working on the bugs.
Bug.
The almighty Gix Vargach. Matt. He's discovered that he needs to put the bone back in the tree creature, as well as fix some bugs.
Bug. Now, Gix is looking pretty sharp sitting here
Oh,
today.
yeah,
He's got that
pulsing white. Yeah.
Sitting there smoking on his pipe, having a good old time.
Oh, yeah. Then, let's see. Reed, working on bugs.
Reed, hello. Bug.
Dan the Man, over in design.
And the man Brennan.
Don't ask me why I'm skipping people.
I don't know.
Working on bugs.
Bug. Probably because you're more interested in the pussy than you are the stand-up corner.
Well, reading it in order. It's like, stop. Working on the player towns and NPC light interactions and the map kickoff meeting. While Beezus.
The bees.
Working on release 45 tasks. And the release 46 planning.
Duke Skywalker, thanks for joining us out there. And Skeggy Media, Scarface.
Oh yeah.
How are you today?
They're hanging out in Discord. Or Skeggy.
Yeah, Skeggy's in Discord.
Yeah. Duke Skywalker 75. Hi.
Hi. Stop playing with your pussy. Come on now.
Well, she's going after the wires. I think I need to replace the tape. Let's see, where was I at? Seawolf.
Seawolf.
He's trying to spawn the Crags. And then also engaging in a map kickoff meeting. Then Damien. Working on the High Vale outskirts. What?
What did we say we were going to call him?
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. That's right.
You act like you
Gotta get that.
You can forget the name of that song. Let's see. Where is that? Sanyo working on the bugs and player instructions and the map kickoff meeting. Whereas Lum the Mad.
Lum the Mad.
Working on bugs.
Bug.
Sorcerer Steve. Also trying to get those bugs gone.
Bug.
In the North Shattered Hills. Whereas the Energy Vortex List Rostov. Working on bugs.
Bug.
Trying to spawn some things out in the Crooked Shank. And map kickoff meeting. Woohoo!
A lot of map meetings going on there.
Yeah, it's map meeting day where they try to figure out, hey, what scene are we going to work on next?
Hey, where are we putting this? Why is that over there?
Yes. And then occasionally it takes someone from that plays the game to sit there and say, hey, shouldn't this be somewhere else? Because on the map, it's over here.
Like Ferrig's battle camp?
I don't know what scenes would ever have been misplaced. Serpent Spine's Mines.
Serpent Spine Mines?
Yeah. And then over in tech, little boy Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
He's working on the bugs.
Bug.
JY. He's working on shaders and interactives synchronization. And the cat doesn't really like this position right here.
You know, she just looks like she hates it. I mean...
Well, if you could hear her, like, giving the slightly annoyed meow. That... Yeah. I don't know if the mic's actually picking that up. Yeah, that's pretty much what she's doing. And then she's like, ah!
Yeah, like, bite you.
Yeah, it's like...
Stop it.
That one's actually hooked.
Yeah, heard that one.
Yeah. The claws
Yeah,
actually...
you're hooked. I love this, yeah.
I'm hooked.
Totally scripted, boys and girls. You know, we got a plan for this every single day.
It's like that one actually hooked.
Not a single line of scripting here at all.
Oh. And then she goes straight back to the fucking cord.
Right back to the wire.
Yeah, it's like, wait. It's like, I'm gonna hook you in the face, but then it's like, yeah.
You know, Jack just ain't got no game. You know, cats,
Hey,
girls,
hey,
same
hey.
reaction there, Mom.
Pretty much.
Clawed in the face, slapped in the
Yeah.
face, same difference, you know.
Yep. Let's see, where was I at?
We were at
Wizard Smoke.
Wizard Smoke. Here.
Like, let go before she pulls out my headphones. Working on the bugs and the Release 45 post review. It's like she literally has the headphone wire in her mouth and she's pulling back.
Told you. You can give her a lamp cord to chew on.
It's like a dog that doesn't want to let go of a toy.
Put a little vinegar on that cord, she'll stop.
I'm gonna have to. Let's see, the Deathbringer one and only working on the bugs.
Bug.
Then after that, we have the Burning Toad.
The burn. It burns.
He's working on. Damn it. He's working on bugs.
Bug.
And the game installer. Whereas Tassilo is working on the account APIs and a VIP.
A VIP.
Yeah, it's not a very important person anymore. It's now a VIP. Our useless overhead group. The Dippy Bird.
The Dippy Bird.
Working on that release.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Working on that. Working on that release 45 post review. It's like she literally has the headphone wire in her mouth and she's pulling back.
Working on that release 45 post review. It's like she literally has the headphone wire in her mouth and she's pulling back.
Working on that. You gonna do it one more time or no?
No,
Okay, just twice.
maybe.
Okay. He's working on the Release 45 post and bugs.
Bug.
Then Gorn. He's got that red Speedo to contend with. And General Business.
Business. I love when he's doing business.
Yeah, Barrick working on the telethon support and instructions and add-on store setup, as well as some screenshots. He's trying to figure out, is it F11 or is it F12?
How do
F11 or F12? How did I load the damn game again? Hutch is working on bugs
Bug.
and asset reviews and map kickoff meeting.
He said asset.
Yeah. And then after that, the Attenwood working on sanity and regression testing and installer testing, Release 45 post, and office administration.
Wow.
I know, it's a lot. Lord British, he's entering things into Jira.
Jira land.
And last but not least, today we have Serafina pulling up the rear with regression testing.
What? No. No wonderful customer service yesterday? Just regression testing?
Just regression
What's
testing.
the world coming to, I tell you.
And that's what our dev said they were working on yesterday. What they're working on today? Nobody knows other than Gix.
No, I know what they're working on today. You know what they're working on today, for crying out loud.
I don't know what you're talking about. They don't have anything coming out tomorrow that would be important.
Nothing. There would be nothing happening tomorrow that's going to be important to anybody. That's right.
Not at all.
Like the Discord integration that's going to be included, where you'll actually be able to chat via Discord.
As soon as they get the voice integration, it's on. That's all I got to say.
Well, again, I'm wondering. I know they want to do that, but I'm going to reserve my comments on that till such time as we find out.
As soon as it's working.
Right now, the text integration is pretty cool.
Well, I especially love the fact that you've found ways to spam come to the NBNN Discord.
Well, no, they fixed that.
Oh, they fixed that?
Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to last long.
Damn. No more pasting links? Or you'll just have to find a new way to do it. And thank you,
I was just going to say, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And tell that cat she's in trouble.
Yeah. So let's see, where are we going to now? I mean,
I don't know. We haven't had an update from Chris in a while. You want to tell everybody what the Dippy Bird has actually been talking about on his?
Not really. I have no idea where to even get the Dippy Bird's blog anymore because it hasn't been updated in so long.
Hasn't been updated since yesterday. Yeah.
And he put 2 days worth of updates on the same post.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you catch that?
And it was updated today at 9:07 a.m. Whereas...
Oh, was it?
Yes. Whereas...
I'm just seeing this.
8:29. So yesterday, the Dippy Bird said he was working on bugs.
Bugs.
And lots of times trying to understand the flood bug where the terrain drops out. Appears it's only on Windows 10 and a Unity issue. Likely relating to asset bundles. Which sucks.
No. Since I have no asset bundles.
I think it's related to the asset bundles that are being loaded in the scene.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, I do know that...
I haven't bought any bundles.
I do know that the flood did happen to New Britannian Market last release that they were able to fix. So I guess that bug is back.
It happens randomly. I've had half of Longfall disappear upon loading. I've had half of my towns disappear upon loading.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it happen in an NPC town, though.
Well, that tells me it might be one of the shaders they're using might be, like, erroring out during the loading process, and so it gets dumped, and then it just... Because you have to remember, the world is actually covered in water. and then they put land on top of the water. So, yeah. But it's troubleshooting. It's troubleshooting, and he's got the fun task of figuring out where the hell it's coming from. And he just thought one more blind dart. He just threw, with the wrong spelling, one more blind dart at it for the first gold candidate, and we'll see if he can hit the target. And his performance work on load times, looking at more interactive optimizations. That's what he said he was working on yesterday. Today, it's bugs. Load times. Management. Jira. I was waiting for you to have a comment there, but you didn't.
No comment.
Or is it just in-game? Just in-game. Just in-game comments? That's
no
it?
comments.
No comments? So, Dippy Bird's got his hands worked on trying to figure out some bugs before tomorrow.
And we'll see if that gets fixed and carried over.
Yeah. It might take a couple patches.
Well, it's not something that I've seen or experienced that happens every single time. It's really weird. And just usually reloading the scene fixes it. And it's only happened a couple times to me, but it's really great to be able to take a look at some of this stuff from a different perspective. Yeah.
Yeah.
I loaded into Snug Harbor, and the whole mountain in front of me was gone. So I was able to walk like right underneath and look at the town from below. I could see all the buildings up there. I could walk underneath it. It was pretty cool stuff.
You just wanted to get the upskirt on that building?
Yes, I had a really good upskirt shot.
What do you call it when it's an upbuilding?
An upbuilding shot? I don't know.
It just doesn't sound as cool as upskirt.
Yeah, it's not as bad as this time I logged into the Hidden Valley and half of it was underwater.
You mean Hidden Vale?
No, the Hidden Valley, which means he was getting some ranch dressing.
He was hanging out in Ultima Online when it all happened.
Roy wants everybody to know it's the upgirder.
The upgirder? Okay.
Yes, the upgirder. Cat is back. I wonder what he's going to be attacking me.
The cat came back.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't gonna.
It's a she.
Yes, I know that.
But she is doing her begging emote, so she wants something. I think it's to dig her claws more into my face.
That's right. But let's talk about what we know is coming in. Of course, Discord integration, going to be some fun stuff, and we're going to be playing with that tomorrow. We'll be telling you how to do it, and may even actually do a little tutorial right here live to show you guys.
Yeah, the fun part is remembering the passwords.
Well, I don't know about you. I don't forget my passwords.
Well, I have like 20 to remember.
Yeah, otherwise there's forgot password. Click.
Then I have to remember what email I used.
Oh, well, yeah. That's another story. Remembering what email I used was a tough one. The password, not so tough.
The password's the same everywhere. It's the email address that changes, yeah.
It's password 1234, I mean, how do you forget that?
Why do the 1234? Just do password. Come on.
Because you have to have alphanumeric now, so.
Oh, and capitalization and then special characters.
That's right.
and then you have like this wall of post-it notes of useless things that don't mean a damn thing.
Useless passwords that have been,
And then the guy that created that policy is like, I'm sorry, I fucked up. It's really not the best thing.
Don't we know him?
No, but he did apologize earlier this year.
I was going to say, I could have sworn I'd run into the guy who, oh, no, never mind. That's not him. Never mind.
We know lots of people. So are you ready for some special release 45 notes?
Do we have special notes?
Well, we do, because we just have to figure out where we are at. I think we're...
I figured we'd just go over some highlights, like Cloaks' decoration or the new...
Let's move it on. Keep moving.
That raffle thing stuck at 10 of each.
The new numbers decoration where you can actually give your rooms room numbers or...
if you have a Duke Keep with walls, those walls are gone.
The walls are coming down.
And good luck trying to get onto your property after they remove those walls.
Yeah, good luck putting your walls back up with the set you've got. Meanwhile,
please contact the Deco Divas in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, save a little money and call the Deco Divas because you're gonna need them.
Oh, you mean they're gonna give Bigfoot something to do again?
Yeah. Hey, well, I tell you what, it was really funny when the guys on stream during the last telethon said, well, there's plenty of folks out there, and they actually gave a shout out to the Deco people, including the Divas, do that kind of work for people. But yes, there's plenty of people out there that will help you with that. Actually, you know what? Never mind.
Hey, what about the sigil tapestries? We haven't talked about those yet.
Sigil tapestry is supposed to be coming in, but we really don't know. I haven't seen those, or I didn't get a chance to play with those.
Those are add-on store purchases anyways.
Okay, so those will most likely make it then.
Yeah.
Those will most likely make it.
Then, got a burp.
Burp.
Yep. Burp. Then POT Overworld Indicators being refactored and will be updated.
Yeah, I saw that. Let's talk a little bit about that. What was the story on that?
They're fixing an issue where the Overworld Indicator was incorrectly indicating the number of occupied lots. What that means, I have no idea.
Okay.
So it may be like one where, like, if you only had like one or two houses, the Overworld Indicator was indicating an empty town.
Well, it should. You have to have like two houses to even put an Overworld Indicator. You have to have like a minimum of 2 tenants for the Overworld Indicator to tick in, for starters. And then, of course, as you have, and I think it's also tied to the number of blank lots you have. I'm not too sure.
I don't know.
In which case, I may want to go take a whole bunch of those blank lots down.
You would have to experiment with that.
What was that?
I don't think it should show a blank slate of concrete. I think it should just show nothing.
Well, if you have a bunch of empty lots, then it should be pretty much a slab of concrete.
So what would you suggest? Just a name floating in there to let you know that there's a town there?
Something.
Right.
A little building.
I like the way it is. At least you know that, because if there's no houses in it, then you'll be able to, I would say like a ghost town. You would be able to tell that, as you're passing by, that there's really no signs of life in that town, and you don't want to go near it.
Actually, that would be pretty funny if someone actually did do that with their town. They just put up the Deco ruined, the Deco ruins.
The ruins and the graveyards.
All throughout their town.
Maybe a burnt out house or two.
And so it was intentionally a ruin. That would actually be pretty damn funny, but then the POT indicator would completely screw that up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I like the fact that there's an indicator. I just don't like that indicator.
Yeah, well, people have asked, people have asked that the indicator be full up just because it looks bad, and it's like, no, you're not getting a full-looking town by having nobody in your town. So,
well, I mean, that's we still have the issue that most of those towns are vanity towns, which is, hey, this is my town, and I'm the only resident.
See, and there are several of those where the owners have no
occupants other than themselves.
Yeah, no occupants. They don't plan to have occupants. Now, of course, I know I've personally worked to get people in my town so that I can get those occupancy indicators to look somewhat decent. So when you pass by my towns, that they're not full, but they're not empty.
Yep.
And you actually see signs of life as you pass by my towns. And I like the way it works these days, so I'm not going to complain about that one.
Oh, yeah. Then let's see.
Now I just got to figure out how to get 5 buildings without a whole lot of people.
Oh, yeah, you need to do all kinds of weird.
I know.
So, how about that raffle and the fact that there's still only 10 deeds of each type?
10 deeds of each type. Now, that's another interesting topic. Somebody started a little chat on the forums the other day bitching about all the empty towns and went into a tirade about, not a tirade, but you know how people get. They're passionate out there. That they should start selling tax-free deeds again because there's too many empty towns and too many empty NPC towns. And, of course, the old, everybody put their deeds into POT. So I said, listen, I had to chime in on that one. I said, you got thousands of people who've never even logged in who own tax-free deeds. They have to leave those towns empty until those people log in at least. So, remember, lots and lots of people have lots and lots of deeds who have never even logged into the game yet. And
they're waiting for launch.
Yes,
they're waiting for launch, and they're waiting to sell their property.
That's right.
They're waiting to come into the game and do it then. Anybody looking to sell their property,
waiting to cash in.
Okay, thanks.
Actually, there's some interesting changes to combat that are going to be coming up.
Combat?
Yeah, so you'll scroll down to the combat section. Because there's an extra special thing referred to as powering up locked skills.
Yes, I think we covered that the other day.
No, we haven't covered that at all.
I covered it the first day it was in, I believe.
Nope.
And I told you how messed up it was.
But it's not in yet.
Yeah, it was in. It's in the QA.
Yeah, it's in the QA, so that means it's not finished.
Hey.
Yeah.
So maybe eventually we'll be able to press and hold or click a locked skill and hold it for an indefinite amount of time to charge it up.
No, not an indefinite amount of time. You have a little bar that fills up, so when it's full, you know.
You can keep holding it.
Yeah.
As long as you like.
And so you can keep holding it while the dragon dashes on your head, or you can unleash the spell. Your choice.
Hey.
You can keep holding it,
Am I playing Shroud of the Avatar, or am I playing Mega Man?
You're playing Mega Man. I know you.
Digger.
You're playing he's playing Digger?
Digger.
Are you sure he's not playing Loadrunner?
Oh, could be Load Runner.
I miss Load Runner.
Like that.
Yeah.
Remember Dig Dug?
Oh yeah. But
that's what I was thinking of.
Dig
Not
Dug,
Digger.
yeah.
Dig Dug. That's what I was thinking of. Dig Dug. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was thinking of.
I'm playing News Castle.
Okay. So why is the insufficient focus highlight? Focus bar is now going to flash when attempting to use a skill without the correct amount of focus.
Let you know you're out of focus.
Just one more useless flashing thing on your screen to distract you, of course. Yeah.
And
not like we don't have enough to concentrate on, or the special effects that they're adding make me lose my mouse cursor 90% of the time in battle to die. But the special effects need that appearance so that I can lose my mouse cursor.
Yeah. What about the fact that if a spell has words of power, when you cast that spell, you now say the associated words of power in the chat window.
But if you say the words of power in the chat window, you do not cast a spell, at least last check.
Yeah, but it's like I filter my chat as much as possible, so I'm never going to see that anyways.
Yeah, well, that's one. I don't ever look at that window.
as soon
we
as
do have separatable windows now. So if you want 20 chat windows instead of just one, you can do that.
I will say
I
that
can't understand why you would want that, but we now have it. We're still waiting for a movable health bar that we were promised 2 years ago when somebody came back from their honeymoon.
As soon as they get back from their honeymoon, they're going to work on that, okay?
Oh, that's right. He's still on his honeymoon.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forget.
But as far as the words of power, I'm waiting for the day that they actually tie that to the audio and they do the vocalizations, get a few different people to read off the words of power, and that way part of your character creation process would be choosing your voice as well for the words of power. I think that'd be nice.
See. Yeah, I don't need all that. If I type it, if they make it so that I can actually say the words of power, I don't want any additional slowdowns of an animation. This, I want them to say the frickin' words and cast a frickin' spell. Okay.
For some of those, Gix has already articulated the mouth to say words of power.
Yeah.
I think what he's really trying to get your character to say below me as it's
that's what I was gonna say. I know
as he's like, ooh, baby,
that pervert.
I don't know what you're talking about.
As he's belly dancing.
He's not even belly dancing. He's just sitting there smoking his pipe.
He's just sitting there smoking his pipe, laughing at us. I know. Yeah. He's like, just wait till you see what I got up my sleeve next. I know. And we look forward to all the great stuff.
Well, I believe the words of power are below me and bend over.
Should say, do me.
Do your plan.
Do your plan. Moo. Combat animations are coming. Enemy out of range issue. They could not be hit, resulting in... That was
I got a comment on that now. Now, I know that we recently changed several months ago range combat so that if you were a ranged user and you were above something, you were supposed to do more damage when you were shooting down. Yes? Does anybody got any contradictory information to that?
I completely blanked. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
If you're above something on a platform shooting down, your arrows would do more damage, or
most of the time they just sit there and say the target cannot reach you. You do no damage.
Yeah, well, it's come to find out that creatures seem to dodge when you're shooting from above them. Is all I'm going to say.
You should take the most archers route and jump around.
The most archers route?
Yeah, they kite and then they jump to get the elevation bonus.
Well, and one of the things I've learned is that one of the great ways to, especially area effect spells, I don't know why, is to jump before you cast them so that they can't stun you while you're casting and stop you. So I don't know how that figures in. I don't know what causes that, but I found casting some major spells as I jump is a lot more beneficial than if I'm just standing there on the ground. Yeah, maybe it's just me.
I don't know. But wouldn't you know, it's that time again to where we need to move along.
Is it that time?
Yep.
Wow.
Because
we didn't even talk about the new crafting pavilion coming in.
Don't know what you're talking about. We talked about that the other day.
I know.
Yeah. So don't forget.
The changes to crafting, I'll tell you, give you all a big hint. If you got any wood you need to process, get it done tonight, folks, because the price is going up. I did 2,000 wood last night into timbers.
That's nothing.
Well, that's all I had in my stockpile. It's not like I went out. And,
I still have 25,000 wood scrap to convert to pole.
Don't worry about us. That's all. Jeez, I got 3 times that amount.
I said left.
Yeah, I got 3 times that amount needs to be processed. Thank you.
Put the rulers away.
Yeah, I got them beat by a mile.
Yeah, you do.
My 8-inch cock's just a little bit bigger. Yeah.
Yep.
Constantly.
Your scrap pile is huge. So stop giving your scrap to Laz. Give it to me because I'm scrap poor.
Shit, nobody's giving me scrap.
Or sell it to me.
Give all your
not
scrap to Jack, though, because he needs everything he can get. That's right. Make sure you get scrap donations.
It's like, yeah, absolutely. There's a chest
He'll
over
never
in the
process them all, but
there's a chest over in my lot.
he accepts scrap donations as well as Kodos over there.
That's right.
Do you still have donations on your vendor over there? I haven't looked.
Yes, I do.
It.
Yes, I do. Donate to NBNN. Yes, you can.
Why are you lying?
That's this chest right over here, right in front of me.
Donate to Jack.
Hey, well, Jack's part of the team, man. You know, it's a 50-50 deal here. You know,
Yep.
he's got to make his cut as well, Spiff. You know?
Hey, I share my cuts whenever I receive them. We share and share alike.
You may hear Jack and I bust each other's balls and, you know, try and beat each other up over pricing and stuff, being competitive, but that's just the way we are, you know. He's got the same items for sale as I do, and we've agreed to, you know, have some fun with it, you know. Of course.
We have fun. I mean, that's why if you want to buy the scrolls that will cause you to fizzle, you buy them from Lazz.
Yeah. And if you want to get them in game gold, you know, you can get them off me. If you want to get them for cash, you go in the store and you buy them off the store. If you ain't got time to make all that gold,
Real quick question: what's the amount of proficiency that's needed to craft that new pavilion? Is it 70? So the 98 skill?
It's I think 68. So you have to be a grandmaster.
I was gonna say I was able to learn the recipe really easy. So
okay,
So if I could learn it without any special hindrances, we will be able to craft it.
What's your carpentry at, skill wise?
My carpentry at this point, let's see, 95. So yeah.
Okay, so a little bit less than.
No, add 5 for the table.
That doesn't get that really doesn't get factored.
It does. When you're
What-
learning recipes and stuff, it does. Let me
It
tell
does,
you.
yeah. For learning it, that you get that extra 5%. But what happens is, and there's a hitch to it, you only get the 5% applied when you start crafting. So you actually have to start crafting something, and then you can learn a recipe while you're crafting because you're getting the 5% boost while crafting. Just standing at the table doesn't do it for you.
Hacks.
So little hint to your
Hacks.
cookie bag.
It does for me.
Well, that's right. It's time to tell everybody about the wonderful NBNN app located on the NBNN App Store. Well, the App Store of your choice, your Google Play Store, your Android App Store, the Amazon App Store. Of course, you can go to nbnn.info, click on the links. It'll take you to the respective store for your respective device. And you, too, can take Shroud and the Avatar with you in the palms of your hands. On the go and want to listen to a podcast? NBNN app. You want to check out what's going on tonight in the world when you get home? Check out the calendar on the NBNN app. Want to listen to the radio while you're hanging out at work or driving in the car? Use the NBNN app. You want to yell at somebody in the forums while you're at work or you're sitting on the can during your break? Use the NBNN app. You can take it with you. All sorts of great uses, especially if you're one of those people who have to sit in there for a while and let things happen. You can sit down and read the latest news and updates in the NBNN Daily Britannian, or, of course, get involved in some of the conversations on the forums. Of course, the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar calendar, community calendar hosted on nbnn.info, has all the latest happenings every day. And it would help if I had the latest calendar up there, too.
Yeah.
And today's calendar brought to you by Spectrum.
No, it's not.
It
not.
is.
It's brought to you by porn. And don't forget.
On your stream, maybe it's brought to you by Pornhub, but over here it says Spectrum.
I thought it was brought to you by PepsiCo.
Sorry, Dr. Pepper.
DirecTV's bad. Spectrum good. I love those commercials. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
I
funny.
don't watch commercials. I don't watch TV.
Oh man, you haven't seen
I download all the movies.
Yeah, I know that.
In Netflix.
See where his little kid is up there with the expletives all on the painting?
In the classroom, funny as hell.
I would never say those words out loud.
Yeah. Daddy versus DirecTV. I love it. Anyway, moving right along.
Oh, to that community calendar. Yep. All times of the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time. Don't forget.
Nude Britannia Time.
12.
Schroeder, did you ever get a return on that email?
Are you referring to Skirta's test to nudes at nbn.info?
Yes.
The one that said
apparently.
AA? Yeah, his test.
No.
Oh. Maybe I didn't click on reply. Did you?
No, but he sent it. Apparently, I guess he thinks that he's not getting mail, and apparently he didn't get the mail when he sent it. So,
Oh.
I guess he thinks he's missing out, and he was testing the
Yeah.
the address to see if he was missing all those news that were coming in. But
Yeah.
as you can see, they're not. But
Yeah, no one's sending their nudes to nudes at nbn.info.
yeah,
which
we're
means
just never
you
going
need
to get that calendar out.
I know that NBNN seasonal calendar of nudes is not going to happen if you don't send your nudes to nudes at nbnn.info.
Yeah, you got to send us some risque in-game photos, during your favorite holiday decor, Thanksgiving, Valentine's, all that good stuff.
Easter.
In the most compromising positions you can think of, and we're going to make a calendar out of it.
That's right. Don't forget,
I've done mine.
12s and 6s around the clock on
Yes, we have your entries.
Radio Free Britannia. You can listen to two idiots
RFB.
interpret
That
the
rocks.
news, so you don't have to.
That rocks.
Us. 7 p.m. EVL's Virtue League PvP tournament is going to be taking place inside of Virtual Oasis, I guess, still. I thought they were moving their location.
They haven't moved. I don't know if it's
Hey,
been updated, but they've moved.
I'm looking at the calendar. It says Virtual
know.
Oasis, so
I just post the calendars. I
That's
don't
right.
have access to the content.
that's right. So
But if anybody from EVL out there is listening who has access to the calendar, please update your calendars.
Virtue Isle, which is the island within Virtue Oasis, they need to update their calendars. 7 p.m. on WRFB.
WRFB.
That rocks.
is the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock on Avatar's Radio is DJ Squirrel's Biting Through the Wires.
Squirrel.
Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 1 is on vacation temporarily due to Dragon Con prep.
Dragon Con.
Yes. In game, don't forget you do need to show up to Striker Sparhawk's Happy Hour because it's also known as
Spend Sparhawks Gold.
yes, and it is
One
a
of my
fun
favorite
event
events.
because you can
Yeah.
get virtually wasted on someone else's dime.
That's right. Cool off at a pub near you in Novia. And of course, you can check out the NBN Daily Britannian. There's a article right there. I believe Stryker updated his daily or his monthly calendar, made it on the front page of the news today. So you may want to check that out for upcoming happy hour locations.
Okay, and then final event of the evening is going to be on WRFB.
WRFB. Wait, where's my echo?
Oh, okay. That rocks.
Y'all are killing me with that. The record room. And that's our community calendar for this August 30th in Shroud of the Avatar.
Hey, it's Roy.
Yeah, Roy's been
Roy,
here all day. Roy's been messaging me for a
The
while.
first time I'm seeing Roy show up over here.
Yeah, Roy's been around all day.
Is I've noticed that Billy Baloney's been sitting across the street and off in the shadows, nice and quiet over there, but hadn't seen Roy.
Well, Roy's been doing weird things.
Well, that's nothing new around here. There's all sorts of weird things around here. But of course, just a reminder, you're watching NBNN and Lunch with Laz and Jack. And of course, if you want to become a supporter, you can go to patreon.com/NBNN and make a monthly donation to support the cause and help us out. All those donations help bring you the latest here in Shroud of the Avatar and keep us up and running. Keep bringing you all the greatest news and information right here inside Shroud of the Avatar, 5 days a week. Coming up, the big announcement this Friday from the Airy Fund. Think Pink community cause is going to be full of surprises and all sorts of interesting stuff as we get the community together to fight breast cancer. Of course, I can't tell you much more till Friday, so you'll have to sit back and wait. But don't forget, the Airy Fund is available for causes throughout the year, especially for avatars in need. If you know or you are an avatar in need, please check out the airyfund.org and see if they can't lend you a helping hand.
We need to have Clipsy announce this.
Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. Arius Coil More, making the best wands out there, custom made to your specifications. If you need a wand, you need a staff, go check out Arius Coil More wands. He'll get you taken care of. Scrotum Music. We'll tell you more about that in a minute. But if you're looking for a bard, Scrot is your man. He does anything. Anything, trust me. Bark like a dog for me.
Paint my house.
The Britannia Mining Company wants you to come check out Market Road and check out all the vendors available for your crafting needs. I can't hear everything you're playing there, Spiff. Are you actually playing?
Yes, he is.
Located in the Quell region, right next to the Exeter mines in the town of Exeter, for your mining convenience and pleasure. RelicsMyRill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you need t-shirts, you need hats, you need patches, you need bumper stickers, you need drinkware, coffee mugs, shot glasses, hoodies, you name it, Relics by Rilda's got it. And if you want to save a little money, use the promo code NBNN when you check out at RelicsByRill.com. You'll save 10% off your purchase. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. That rocks. That's right. Bringing you the latest news and updates and music and all sorts of great programming areas. GMC Top 20 on Mondays, the Divas Wednesdays and Thursdays. Don't forget the Sarah and Andar show tonight, 1 a.m. or early this morning. They'll be taken to the airwaves. House of Omen every Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday, depending on how you look at your clock. Wake Up New Britannia, Lunch with Laz and Jack, and much, much more on WRFB Radio Free Britannia.
That rocks.
That rocks. That's right. And last but not least, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. If you're looking for something that's you need, Jack, I'll let you tell them all about it.
What? They can go to ShroudMarketplace.com and look for anything and everything Shroud of the Avatar related. There's currently over 62 player vendors on Shroud Marketplace. Each vendor is responsible for maintaining their own inventory and setting their own prices.
Only 62?
Yeah.
Only 62. That's right. 62 vendors out there, each one with their own stock. And of course, you know what that means? That means when you have 62 people selling stuff, you're going to have some healthy competition on your prices, folks.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget, I mean, it's like you can find all kinds of things. Don't forget to check out the featured vendors, especially our Melian's Gold and more artifacts and rares. Say to your Stinky Sewer Shop, they've got all kinds of stuff for sale.
Stinky Sewer Shop.
And I mean, it's like you've got everything from Crowns of the Obsidian. I mean, way cheaper than the add-on store. Game Gold. Lots of people selling Game Gold. I know Laz has sold some game gold.
All sorts
I've
of
sold
great
some game
stuff.
gold.
I put gold out there from
Yeah.
time to time as I have extra, and I've been known to have extra
Oh, yeah.
quite often.
Hey, crafting materials, all kinds of stuff. I mean, teleports and recall scrolls. I mean, I sell them on Shroud Marketplace.
That's right.
All kinds of things, including houses, lot deeds, actual houses, basements, all kinds of stuff, including services. If you're looking for a player to provide an in-game service, just like Armelian's Gold and more is 500k adventure XP bonus or boost. Wolfdom's cheese sign writing with
Cheesy writing.
So to design services, Scrota's music service thing, which is being reported as out of stock there, Scrota. You might want to update your inventory.
Out of stock.
I know.
You out of business?
I know.
You on vacation?
I mean,
What's going on?
I forgot I had a safety kit.
You know, he busts our balls about he doesn't get enough advertising. Then he's got a fucking stock. I tell you, what the hell? Yeah.
I mean, Scrota's music service for $5 gets you
anything you want.
only if it's available in stock.
Yeah.
Or if you're looking for an in-game wedding, you can always contact Weddings and More by Laz.
That's right. Weddings and More by Laz. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. If you're looking for some property, you're looking for a room rental, you're looking for just about anything. I've probably got it floating around. It may not be available there, but always ask. If we don't have it, we know somebody who does. And of course, if you're looking to get hitched, come see me. I've got everything you need. But of course, it's really running late. We really killed it today.
Yeah.
I don't know how we
I believe that 5-minute segue where someone was talking about advertising.
I don't know what you're talking about, but meanwhile,
Yeah.
we got to get out of here. We got to say thank you to you guys out there. We love all you guys for joining us and listening out there on WRFB, Twitch TV. You're catching us in replays on YouTube. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And of course, we'll be back with more tomorrow on Release 45 Day with all sorts of technical difficulties, because that's just the way it is on Release Day.
Yep.
Of course, it's going to be our technical difficulties, not saying anything about the game. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we
Dot
are
rocks.
MDNN. Dot rocks. Stay tuned for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings, the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here inside Trinity Avatar, including those energy vortexes. And, of course, anything else we can bring you. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you for Release 45 tomorrow.
Bye.
Dot rocks.